Hey there, welcome to Thesis in 3 weeks, day 11. So you've passed the halfway point today, or maybe halfway through today. So what we're going to work on is refining your results section. So the first thing you're going to do is read through the entire results, everything that you've written so far. Then look at your outline and consider whether anything needs to be reordered in terms of the subheadings or sections so the ideas flow better. And if yes, before you do anything, save your file and then cut and paste the text. Again, you don't want to lose anything. And then you want to expand your results section in a few more places. So today's going to be a big day. The past couple days have been big days. Today's going to be a really big day. You want to see if there's anything else, or see if there's anything else that needs more details, needs to be explained more, and there are more opportunities to compare and contrast your different resource material. So again, looking at my how to cook a whole chicken recipe, what's the best way to do that? Is there something perhaps that I've overlooked that I might give me an opportunity to delve into the topic a little more? You don't want to write for the sake of writing, but you should have multiple pages in this section that are well organized, that shows the reader that you have gathered the right resources and analyze them to come up with a conclusion, right? And so that's the whole purpose of your research. So speaking of which, you're going to go back and review how you've written your purpose statement at the beginning of your paper. The beginning of your paper is pretty empty, and that's okay. We're going to dig into that next. But you want to make sure that your purpose statement leads to the results that you're presenting and will be related to your conclusions from your research. So different disciplines have different ways of presenting the conclusions. And I will say it's not even the same within healthcare disciplines, which is an area I've worked in more than anything else. So you may need to have a section of your paper called conclusions, its own little chapter. In some cases, conclusions get moved into the discussion section. So make sure in your discipline you're finding the right place to put your conclusion. But this is a weakness for a lot of student writers, is stating what you're concluding from your research. So this conclusion paragraph or paragraphs should be entirely in your own words. It should summarize what you learned from your study of your data, articles, resources, and it doesn't need any citations. This is all you. So you need to be able to say what you're concluding. So back to my study of whole best chicken recipe, I might conclude that the best recipe for a whole chicken is roasting, and that's so the chicken is fully cooked, and then it's juicy and can be used to create multiple dishes to feed a family for several meals. And my additional rationale for this conclusion might be that if you roast it, you can season it in different ways. But also, most home cooks have access to an oven compared to a deep fryer or rotisserie or any other method. And so this is going to be more accessible, and that's what makes it better. And that time and temperature all contribute to a good outcome. So all of that is what I would conclude from my research on my chicken recipes. So you should be able to write up or draft your conclusions and allow yourself to state what you found. So this is where I think research takes a little bit of courage, especially if you're a student. Make sure that your results has led you to this point, and what you're concluding is something you presented before. So good luck today, and we'll see you tomorrow.